Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's Howie Kendrick. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's a .333 hitter. Here's the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kendrick is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Caratini has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roy, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Zach Gallen gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So striding forward now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Torreyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1 the count.
2 out, nobody on. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Miguel Sano. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
This guy's been near the league leading home runs all season long. 3 home runs, D-Row, in his last 10 games.
Yeah, not absolutely on fire by his standards, but certainly not making a mistake at the plate right now. I see this guy closing it out and being the home run champion.
1-0 the count. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. Baez onto the grass. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Here's Michael Brantley as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home. Yanked hard but foul to the right. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey. Ball, that's inside.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Three and 1. Victor Caratini is on deck. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle. Count remains full. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Sano has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Zach Gallen, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
You can't with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to bat is Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The 2-1. Popped up. Young in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Stepping up now, Howie Kendrick. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So here's Trey Mancini as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Kendrick over at second. Mancini on at first with 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line drive to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Kiermaier, former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, Jared Young. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Settling in now, Jose Quintana will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Kiermaier is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Now to the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next thing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other.
Hello?
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torreyes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. And that brings up Javi Baez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.